Hi, so I want to show you how to fix one of these sink faucets like this. They are quite common online. You can find them on Amazon or other places. They're basically made in China and resold in other stores. So it might be leaking like this one. So how do you open this? First, you go under the sink and turn off the water. Then you need to move this counterclockwise like this. You need to put a bit more force. It's easy now because I already opened it, but it's not that hard. You see, it's just a screw. Maybe if it has a lot of corrosion here, you might maybe need some pliers, but I don't think so. I just managed to do it by hand. Just grab it by the end so you have more leverage. It's a hex here. So you need, in my case, it's a 3 millimeter. You just put it in here, unscrew it, and you're gonna be able to pull it like this. See, it's a square like this that looks in this hole. Okay, and now the hard part, it's how do you remove this. I tried to put some pliers on this. You see I kind of bent it a bit here. It's not very straight anymore. Nothing worked. And the way I managed to remove this, you see it has these 4 pins in here. And if you measure it, it's 3 centimeters, 30 millimeters wide, and the cartridge is 25. The way I managed to do it, it's by one of these. It's exactly 30. You see, it's 3 centimeters as well. You find it in the hardware store, and it's in the furniture area. The way I did it, it's you put it like this and draw an outline, and then you take the ruler, and since this one is 3 centimeters, you point first the center 1.5 here, then draw a line, and then perpendicular draw another line that's with the 1.5 in the middle. Why do you should need this? Because you need to make the cuts exactly perpendicular. In case you don't have this any type of metal pipe that's 30 millimeters wide diameter, it will do. Just that this is aluminum, so it's easier to cut. If you have something like steel, it's gonna be very hard to do the cuts. Okay, so once you do this, you just mark the points on this, and the way I cut it, it's by using one of these. So the way I did it is like this. You just cut, so they're around half a centimeter. So you see, like I think this was my first cut, quite bad, and I think this one, the cleanest, is like the last one. So the way I find out what is best, you just cut a bit, like something like this, and then a bit more, and then you do on the other side like this, and then you just bend it and it will snap right here. You do the same in all 4 directions, and then once you have this done, yeah, like that it went in. And you see, because this one is long, you'll have enough leverage. So this one is like 30 centimeters. If you pull it just your bare hand from here, you'll have enough force now to just stop on it, you see. And you can also do it to put it back. Alright, and let me show you how it looks inside. Once you break this loose, you can undo it by hand. So this is how it looks. It's basically a nut, a stainless steel nut that has these tabs here that you need to use, because you cannot put a spanner on it because it's round. Okay, so once that is out, you can just remove the cartridge. And so these 2 points are where these two things fix, so it doesn't rotate. And it has these rubber things, so in case it's leaking, probably these rubber seals here are done or something like that. You see also tends to get some rust in there. When you push the lever, it moves quite hard, so, and it's a bit greasy here, so the silicone grease from inside probably went out. You can also grease this, and I'll show you in a second. Once you're done like this, you have two choices. You either change this, especially if the rubber is broken or something like that, you must change it. Otherwise, alright, so otherwise I have another cartridge here. You take a screwdriver with flat head like this, and you just push it here and opposite here, and this will pop out. Okay, so the way these cartridges work, they have this lever here that moves this plastic part. This one is quite broken a bit, and then the magic happens between these parts. So it's ceramic. They're made out of ceramics, both surfaces of this, and this lever has these plastic tabs that fit inside this part, and when you move it, they just slide like this. So you see it opens. It's a bit hard with one hand, but so when you move it up, see it opens this. You can rotate it. Push it up, see it go from one to the other. See, it's actually the other way around. These things tend to move quite a bit hard. So in case they move very hard like this one, you just need to put some silicone grease here. It must be silicone because silicone it's not affected by water. And if you want to have them very smooth, you can use silicone grease that has Teflon or PTFE, so you can put some of that. So you either do this, clean it, put some silicone grease back and rebuild the cartridge, which is very easy. And once you're here, you can push them from the back sometimes. Alright, so you see they have this silicone things. You can sometimes turn them around because they're symmetrical and just put them like this, and they might seal again in case they're not, because sometimes these get stuck when you pull them. If they're like rusty, they might get stuck in there, but since they're made out of silicone, you can just flip them. Sometimes you can also clean them because you see they have rust. So once you rebuild this or either buy another one, they're quite cheap. So, but in case you don't have, you want to do it on the spot, you can just clean it. But you must have some silicone grease to put here. Otherwise, it will work very, very hard. I mean, if you don't have silicone grease, do not wipe the grease from here. Just leave it as it is. If you have, clean it and put some new one, and it will work better. Okay, I didn't manage to find online anything how to fix this one, and I struggled quite a bit, so I thought This might be helpful to people. If you found this useful, like and subscribe.